Hey there, my name is Joe Polyak, San Francisco Bay Area real estate agent with Rise Homes. And I make videos like this for people like you who might be thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. And if you are thinking about buying or selling real estate, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can find my contact information in the description to this video below. Okay, this is a San Mateo real estate market update. We're going to review the data for October 2024, compare that with the data for October 2023. We're going to look at single family home sales. We're going to look at condominium townhome sales. We're going to review the data. We're going to see what changes have happened. Right now, I'm making this video. This is November 13th, 2024. So the data has just come out for October, and we're going to review it and see what's going on here in the real estate market. Okay, let's jump right into it. Let's start with single family homes. So October 2023, there was a total of 356 new listings that hit the market. October 2024, that number was 383, so an increase of 8% year over year. Inventory last year was 537. This year, that number is 449, so a pretty big decrease of 16% year over year. Last year, the number of sold single family homes was 300. This year, that number is 357, so an increase of 19% year over year. Average days on market last year was 22. This year, that number was 28, so that's a pretty decent increase there. It seems like a bit of a slowdown in the number of days that it takes for a home to sell. Last year, average sales price was $2,519,000 and some change. This year, that number is $2,823,000 and some change, so an increase of 12% year over year. Last year, median sales price was $1,940,000. This year, that number is $1,920,000. So actually a small decrease of about 1% year over year. And median price per square foot is last year was $1,084. This year, that number is $1,170. So an increase of 8% year over year. On average, last year, homes were selling for 3% over the asking price. This year, they're selling for 8% over the asking price. Last year, total sales volume was $755 million and some change. This year, that number is $1 billion. So just a little bit over $1 billion in total sales volume for single family homes in San Mateo County. So that's pretty huge, actually. Months of inventory last year was 1.7. This year, that number was 1.3. So all in all, a little bit more new listings that hit the market, but way more homes sold, and inventory levels are down. So we see supply and demand. We see a decrease in supply, see a bit of an increase in demand that hasn't really translated that much into sales prices. We have gone back to listing homes below their market value rather significantly. So we see an average sales price of 8% over the asking price, and months of inventory 1.3. It means that we're in a major seller's market still as far as supply and demand goes, as far as the number of homes available and how quickly they get snatched up. We are still in a major seller's market, which again, October 2024, you're seeing the data on what happened actually in August and September. Basically, you're seeing what happened, and maybe to a lesser extent July, some listings that hit the market in July. But I feel that we are seeing a pretty hot fall season in real estate for single family homes in San Mateo County. Okay, let's jump into condos and townhomes. So October 2023, there were 95 new listings that hit the market. October 2024, that number was 128. So an increase of 35% year over year, pretty big. Inventory levels last year was 211. This year, that number is 256, an increase of 21% year over year. Sold listings last year was 82. This year, that number is 101. So an increase of 23% year over year. Average days on market last year was 40. This year, that number is 33. So average sales price last year was $1,022,000. This year, that number is exactly the same, basically at $1,022,000. Median sales price last year was $910. This year, that number is $875,000. So a decrease of 4% year over year. Median price per square foot last year was $811. This year, that number is $767. So a decrease of 5% year over year. Percentage of list price received last year was homes were selling for 1% over the asking price. This year, they're just selling at their asking price. Then sales volume last year was 83 million and some change. This year, that number is 103 million and some change. So an increase of 23% year over year. And then lastly, months of inventory last year was 2.4. And this year that number is 2.5. We're seeing that kind of supply and demand is like kind of break even, you know, because if the number of listings that are going up and inventory going up, but they're being sold and stashed up, then it's kind of breaking even. We're still in technically a seller's market for condos, townhomes, just not nearly as hot as single family homes. And so what I'm seeing is that a lot of the properties that we've closed on in the last few months, we are kind of seeing this trend, but I think when the data comes out, we're going to see this trend for November even more exacerbated, because a lot of the homes that we sold mainly in October, that are closing in November, single family homes, most of our listings sold in like a week or 10 days, like max. Multiple offers, way over the asking price, many of them. Condos, townhomes, a lot of the ones that I listed for sale, maybe months ago, that have been sitting on the market and not selling, a number of them have been getting snatched up. And so, and also on the buyer side, I've sold a few condos that were sitting on the market for a while too. So I think you're going to see a lot of this inventory that went up being snatched up over this winter season, because I don't think you're going to see a lot of new listings come to replace it. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and feel free to leave any comments with any feedback or questions you have about the video or the information I provided in it. Happy to talk to you more about it and happy to answer your questions or help you. And of course, if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate, please don't forget to reach out. I would love to help you. I'm an active real estate agent here in the San Francisco Bay Area, helping buyers and sellers alike. Please don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information can be found in the description of this video. And again, don't forget, if you enjoyed this video and you liked it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thanks again, and I'll see you next one.